Multi-purpose liquid soap. Yep. So let me take you through the step by step on how I make my liquid soap. And this one is not your regular soap. It's very foamy and it cleans very well. So in this particular video, I'm making 25 liters. So you can see I measure my water with the 25 liters, so that I'm sure it's 25 liters. Yes. So these are the chemicals I bought. You can get your chemicals in shops, those shops that they sell maybe all those fumigation things and all. Yeah. So I'm going to post the name of the chemicals and the numbers in the caption, because when I go to buy, because I'm not so familiar with the name, so what I only tell them to number, like which one goes in first, second, third, like that. So you can see clearly that there are numbers on it. So what I'm doing here, I arrange them as the way they are numbers. I put number 1 in front, number 2, like that. I arrange them accordingly, so it's easier for me to know which one is going next and just put it. So that's what I'm doing here. So I'm going to put the name in the caption, so if you want to buy, and also if you are buying, just tell them to number it so you know which one is going in first, second and third, like that. I think I have about 10 here. Yeah, because this particular place I buy preservative as well. So yeah, let's get started. So that's my number 1. Putting my number 1 in, then you mix. You have to mix very well. It's a lot of arm exercise that you are doing here. You have to turn and make sure it dissolve well. So yeah, that's number 3 actually. The reason I put this small bucket and water, so that number 3, they call it rice. So you need to dissolve well. So I'm dissolving it aside before I finish with number 2 in the main bowl. So I'm mixing it aside because it takes a while for it to dissolve. So I'm mixing it aside to dissolve. Yeah, so I've gone back to mix my number 1. Then yeah, that one is number 2. So like I said, they number it for me, so it's easier that way for me to know which one goes in first. You know, these things are chemicals. You can't just put everything together. The reaction might not come out well. So I always tell them to number, though I've done it many times, but still yet I can't cram which one is which one. So I still tell them to number, and make sure you mix very well. Like each one you add, you mix to make sure it dissolves before you add the next one. Yeah, so it's not hard, it's very easy. Yeah, so that's number 3, like I mentioned earlier. It's number 3. Yeah, so I've added the number 3, and you still mix and make sure your chemical dissolve. Don't mind my face, so don't look at my face, just look at the soap I'm trying to teach you here. So yeah, you can see that number 3 is actually the foaming agent here. So you see it's already foaming. It's already looking foamy here. Immediately I added that number 3, it's already foaming. Yeah, so you still mix. A lot of arm exercise here. You go mix, your hand go pain you. Yeah, so that's we have added number 3 now. So next we are adding the number 4. Yeah, so like I said, everything is numbered. You just tell them to number it to make it easier for yourself. Yeah, so that's number 4. You mix this number 4. Well, I don't know exactly what it does, but it's very warm, like it's very hot. If you touch it, once water touch it, it gets very warm on your hand. So I added it. Mix. You keep mixing. It's a mixing work. So you mix. Each one you add, you mix very well to make sure they have married themselves, like they are all working together, understanding themselves before you add the next one. So that number 4 too, it's also making it foam more, so the foam is coming up. Yeah, so I needed to mix other ones aside. You notice I didn't add all the water. I added like half of the water in the bowl. Then I'll mix the chemicals, the ones I want to dissolve, before I add them in the big one. So that's why I remain some water out, so I can be adding it. But at the end of the day, all the water is going to go into it, because it's 25 liters I'm making. Yeah, so all the water will still go in, but I left some because of those dry chemicals I want to mix outside before I turn in the main bowl. You can do your straightforward though if you are confident with your hand mixing. But me, that arm exercise is too severe, so I rather just do it small on the outside, then add. Yeah, so this is number 5. Yeah, this is number 5. I'm trying to dissolve it a little here before I turn it, so it's easier for me once I put in the main one. Yeah, so I'm dissolving another one there as well. So that one is like salt. It's hard, so I want to dissolve it aside first before I turn it. So yeah, I've added the number 5. The number 5 now. Remember, I'm going to list the soap this in the caption, and this particular soap is multi-purpose. You can use it to wash clothes, you can use it to wash your plate, but mind you, I don't use it to wash white or native. I only use it for normal regular house clothes we wear. So you can use it to wash your kitchen towels, anything at all that you wash, you use it to wash it. And the reason why I don't mostly use it for white, because it's always colored. So I don't want a situation whereby maybe I put pink, my white will start turning pink or blue, or just me, you can try it out. I don't know, but for me, I don't use it for white because of the color. Yeah, so I added the next one. Yeah, that's number 7 now. Yes. Yeah, number 7. So you still mix. Each one you add, you mix. You turn it very, very, very well. You mix very, very well. Yeah. I still have some water left. So yeah, I think this is the last one I'm dissolving out. That's the color. And this time around, I choose orange color. Since I've been exploring colors, I've done lemon, I've done pink, I've not done blue, I've done green. Yeah, but I think I like this orange though. It's fine, it's pretty. But my best is the lemon. I like lemon, so that lemon works fine. But on the day I was buying, they didn't have lemon, so I said, okay, why not? Let me explore colors. So I opted for orange. Yeah. Mommy, can I do a voiceover without you disturbing me? Yes, daughter. Let me finish my voiceover, okay? Thank you. Yeah, so that's all. I've added the color now, which is number 8. Yes, the color is number 8. Then you still have 2 more. I told you it's 10. Yeah, so that's fragrance. At that point, I added my fragrance, and the last one is preservative. Yes, you know, if you are making large now, you don't know how long you are going to keep it. So the idea of the preservative is to keep it so it doesn't go bad with you. So yeah, that's all. Then you mix. Make sure the color have entered well, everything is okay. Yeah, so once you make it, all this foam now, once you leave it for some hours, like this particular day, I did this around in the morning, and by evening all the foam have gone down and turned to soap. So I was able to pack it. But if you don't do it early, you have to leave it overnight in the bowl so that everything will calm down before you can pack. Yeah, so I'm done mixing at this point. Just trying to make those white foam mix as well. Yeah. So just leave it. You come back and you see the final result. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, follow and share. See, I was sweating. It was serious exercise. So if you want to do exercise, don't want to go to the gym, just go and buy the soap things and start mixing, because you will sweat. And me, I was doing it in the bedroom, so of course I was sweating. Everywhere was hot with all the arm exercise I was doing. See, you can see here in my face that hand was paining me. I have to switch to the other hand. I have to switch so that I will relieve the other hand small. See, I was sweating. I sweat. In fact, the exercise there no be here. Yeah. So who else noticed the light went off? Yeah. So I'm back in the evening trying to mix it again to make sure everything is, the ones I did bought, all those small ones I couldn't mix well, I've mixed. Yeah, so I just came back to pack. So this is the color. Well, I love the orange. It turned out well. It's fine. It's pretty too. It's not bad. Yeah, so I just pack it up into my 25 liters and keep it aside. So soap for the next, well, it depends how you use it. It can last up to 6 months for you if you use it for only your plates, only washing of plate. But me, I use it to wash clothes. So within maybe max 2 months, we will be doing another one. I've made for someone since December, and she has not even used up to half. So that soap can actually take someone for how long? It can take you for up to 6 months. Yes. So this is easy way. We all know how liquid soap is expensive now. So yeah, you can save some money doing this. This particular day I bought the keg and everything. I think I spent less than 15k. That's because I bought keg on a norm. If those days I don't buy keg, I spend maybe like 10,000, 12,000 max, because I buy some, maybe that foamy one I buy extra, because I like my soap to foam. If it doesn't foam, it's like what I'm doing is not, what I'm washing is not clean. So I always buy extra. But on a norm, because I'm in the island, I heard it's cheaper in the mainland. I don't know. But from where I buy, if I buy extra things, max for 12,000. Yeah, so with 12,000, you can get a soap for up to 6 months. Is that not a good deal? It's a good deal, and it's something you can make yourself for your clothes and everything. I know how much I spend on soap in my house that we are not even plenty. Talk less of people that have kids that they will wear clothes and play inside sand, play near and dirty clothes. So yeah, it cleans, like the way this particular soap cleans something. If you wash even your kitchen towel, I don't know, there's a chemical. I think there's a chemical that does that cleaning for you. So anything you use it to wash, it cleans it very well for you. So